झलक दिखला जा, झलक दिखला जा, एक बार आजा जा 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 जा
Ja. Why the hell are you singing this song? You don't want me to make this video today.
Very intelligent question.
I am intelligent, man.
Why on earth I am singing this song?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I happen to remember. A few years back there was news on media channel that whosoever sings this song, Jhalak Dikla Ja, will be chased by ghost.
Really?
Yes.
And you bought that.
If you sing the song of Himesh Reshammiya, Jhalak Dikla Ja, you'll be chased by a ghost. Media channel showed that news, ma'am.
I know the channel name, and I don't want to reveal that.
Don't reveal that, yes,
Yeah.
please.
The same news channel on the other day was showing रात को ये औरत बन जाती है नागिन,
रात को औरत बन जाती है नागिन,
सुबह होते ही 2 बच्चों की माँ.
सुबह.
I was damn surprised. What the hell has been happening, man? Then I realized it's just a bad night.
It's just a bad
I wasted
night
my,
and
half an
poor
hour.
media
So
channels.
I
We
should
are
have
sorry.
read something.
Yes, you should have read something. Okay, by the way, what are we gonna talk about?
Today we're talking about the nervousness that grips most of the people before the presentation.
Oh, today we are going to talk about the nervousness.
Yeah,
If you have a presentation tomorrow, watch this video.
Before we actually jump upon this video, I gotta ask you something.
What is that something now?
How has been your first presentation experience?
That was a disaster.
As expected. Yeah, please go on.
I was sitting in the office, got a phone call. There was a phone call from the college,
Okay.
right?
Thank God it wasn't off.
And no ring, yes.
Okay.
So I was supposed to give presentation in front of the college faculties. I was all bummed up. Oh my God, my first presentation out of Pep Talk India.
I'm expecting something.
Yeah. So I went there before time is on time, I went there before the time. The moment I saw the crowd, I got nervous.
Dishkiyan.
I couldn't speak anything.
Okay.
So thank God.
You don't have to do it now.
It's just the real feeling.
Okay.
I was so goddamn nervous. I was trembling like anything. I just told the sponsor, okay, I'm just coming back from washroom.
Why the hell did you go? Okay, wrong question,
Why
yeah.
people go to washroom?
Okay, wrong question. I just said that. Admit it, yeah?
So I went to washroom. I came back after washing my hands.
Quite hygienic talk we are having now,
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be hygienic, So I came back from the washroom. I came on the stage, and again disaster happened.
What?
Somebody came to me. Hey, your fly is open.
What the hell? That must be heck of presentation.
Oh my God, I got so much embarrassed even before the presentation. So somehow I delivered the presentation. I mugged up the content.
How was that?
It was a disaster. One shouldn't be mugging up the content. I started delivering. I was trembling. I was nervous. I was forgetting. Still, I was saying something.
Yeah.
Then
Saying
after-
something. And you sure that you did not say what you're not supposed to say?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
The mind was all blank.
Okay, all right.
I didn't
got
know what I was saying. So then I called one of the faculties on the stage after 5-10 minutes. This faculty took 5 minutes to come onto the stage.
it. Really?
Would you believe that? 5 minutes to come onto the stage.
So was crawling or what?
What is the first reaction if we call somebody from the audience? Hey, you! Everybody looks behind.
Oh,
Zoop.
you?
You? Him? Me?
No, not me. I guess
What the
some other guy. Yeah. I agree that. I agree with that.
So that's why this faculty was nervous, because the public speaking makes everybody nervous, right? So this faculty took 5 minutes to come onto the stage, and this gave me confidence. I started thinking, oh my God, why on earth I'm feeling nervous? Everybody's nervous.
So it was more like if you want to make a bigger scale line, what do? Just beside the scale, you make one more, the longer one.
It's like that. Suppose you have stolen 10 lakh rupees, right? If you've got to know that your friend has stolen 20 lakh, you feel better about yourself. Okay, I'm not that big a criminal.
At the same time, you hate yourself. Shit, man, just 10 lakh.
So then I got to know that stage makes everybody nervous. Public speaking is a bit scary thing.
Absolutely.
But yes, then I learned my lesson. Everybody has to start from somewhere, right?
Absolutely.
By the way, why don't you open your own treasury box? Okay, just a minute. Can we take a quick break? Let them have a sigh of relief. We can have a
sure.
breather as well.
Sure.
Let's grab
why
a cup
not?
of coffee.
you to go and grab a cup of coffee and then join us.
And don't go anywhere. We are coming up with something really fantastic.
My story of nervousness.
Her story. Yes. Camera.
Your nervousness, your butterflies in the stomach might be soothing in just a few minutes, because I'm going to tell you how was my first experience, of course, on the stage.
How was that?
The presentation, I would call it. How do you say that? The funny khan, epiglottics, khan.
Funny Khan.
Funny Khan.
Kind of this.
Yeah, so I used to think of myself as a funny Khan during school days. I used to feel like I am the best public speaker, in my school, of course, like the frog who hasn't been out of the well always feels superior, So yeah, so I used to deliver a speech every now and then. My teacher used to pick me for every occasion to go on the stage and talk about, whatever it used to be. So once my teacher asked me that, why don't you go in some other school and deliver the speech? It was more of the presentation to some different, of course, group of people. Altogether, I was like, it's fine. It's just a piece of cake for me. I can do it anywhere. Well, the occasion was 15th of August, our Independence Day. And I went to some other school and I had to deliver, speech on the stage. I started with looking at everyone, the quite new faces, right? So looking at everyone, I started with, as you all know that today is 15th of August, our Independence Day, as India got independence from Britishers in 1947, 15th of August. And then I saw that, people were raising the eyebrows.
Then what?
And I lost myself. So I started speaking anything, So I spoke, Dilli saji hai dulhan ki tarah, gaon ki galiyan saji hai vidhwa murat ki tarah. And people were like, okay, move on.
Saji hai dulhan ki
Yeah.
tarah.
गांव की गलियां सजी है
विधवा
मूरत की तरह.
गांव की गलियां सजी हैं विधवा मूरत की
And
तरह.
guess what? Where I was delivering the speech?
Where?
In New Delhi.
Oh, in New Delhi, you were
Yeah.
saying दिल्ली सजी है दुल्हन की तरह, गांव की गलियां सजी हैं विधवा मूरत की तरह, and you delivered this in New Delhi. I'm sure eggs and tomatoes hurled at you, right?
I ran faster than that, okay?
You ran faster, huh?
Absolutely. I have a athletic mindset, so I just ran.
But an important question comes here. What did you learn out of this experience?
See, you gotta accept yourself. We all are different. We all can fear public speaking. It's a pretty normal thing. It's not at all a disease. It's a pretty normal thing, right? So you gotta, accept yourself, and always remember your speech will always be different than your imagination. All right, like you yourself, the way you think of yourself, the muscular guy looking into the mirror, and then when you see actual picture of yours, you realize that, that's not you, right? Yeah, choosely. I mean, I don't want to go down the road. So yeah, so you gotta accept that your imagination will always be different than your actual speech. So accept your actual speech, that's who you are. Then yes, improve upon it, right? Improvise
And
it.
experience is the best teacher, right?
Absolutely.
And there's always a first time for everything. First time for the stage, first time
Absolutely.
for the camera, first time for everything, first time for the job.
So what would you suggest the people who have presentation tomorrow? I mean, generally, people have the butterflies. I have presentation tomorrow. I don't know whether I'm gonna get promoted or not, whether my peer group, they're going to like me or not. So this always becomes, the big taboo in the mind.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna tell, but before that I have a question. If I point a gun at your forehead and I tell you to deliver the presentation, give this presentation or take the bullet inside your head, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna take the bullet inside your head,
Oh,
or
I love my
you're gonna
life.
give this presentation? You love your life.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna deliver. I'll say anything.
So your motive will be to save yourself
Absolutely.
and give presentation.
Absolutely.
Okay, it proves one more thing. There are so many articles about public speaking, and they say they sell crap, they spread lies, right? They say people are more afraid of death than public speaking.
Oh, they sell it.
That's not true, right?
Absolutely.
So nobody wants to die. So when it comes to life, of course you'll save your life and give presentation. It means we have to have motive.
Yeah.
Now the problem with the motive is most of the people have this wrong motive. Most of the people want to impress their audience,
That's right.
want to be liked by their audience. especially if they're beginners. And I don't think that's a right idea. That's a poor idea.
So are you saying that one shouldn't be, seeking for the likeness of the audience or
One
being
shouldn't be
praised by?
seeking for all these things in the beginning. One has to have a motive and one has to have a focus on delivering right kind of presentation, informative presentation. One has to think, okay, I'm gonna help my audience.
So initially
Right.
one has to be information centric, so that one
Not
will.
too much of information, of course. The point is, one has to think that I'm gonna help my audience today.
That's right. That's a right strategy, I believe.
That's quite right strategy. When I think that I'm gonna help my students today, this gives me more confidence. When I think, oh, I want to be liked by all these people, I want to impress them, this puts me under pressure.
Absolutely.
And humans crack under pressure.
Absolutely. I mean,
Right.
they crack it open.
They crack it open. Yes, and there are some other strategies I want to discuss and I want to ask you. I want you to open
in.
treasury box of yours again, but right after this break. Short commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We are coming back.
Those who pursue perfection forge their own path, and this journey has just begun. Welcome.
Chalo, chalo. Hey guys, welcome back. So as of now, we have discussed that if you have presentation tomorrow, first of all, you shouldn't be running away.
Absolutely.
You got to get that experience, right?
Absolutely.
There's no other way, and experience is the best teacher. Even if you're trembling, you're getting nervous, you have to get that experience.
Yes, you do have to. So accept yourself,
And yes.
whosoever you are, whatever you have prepared, and just go and get the experience.
And there's
man.
always a
Yeah.
first time for everything.
Absolutely. I mean,
You're gonna make your brain habitual, right?
until you get started, you would never know how it was, and you
Yeah.
would never have this story to tell to the people, right?
Of course, like I have a story to tell, she has a story to tell because
Yes.
we started.
Yeah.
We got that experience. Okay, but it's not over yet. I'm gonna request Kushi
Oh, you don't have
because she hasn't opened her treasury box completely. So let me make a request on
to. You
your
don't
behalf.
have to. Anyways, I gotta go
Please,
speak.
they deserve. Tell them more.
Well, do you want me to tell them that what they can do if they have presentation tomorrow,
Precisely.
right? All right. First of all, take it easy breezy. All right. You don't have to take it. You don't have to crack under pressure by understanding. I don't know what will happen tomorrow. Take it easy breezy. The first thing you're gonna do is prepare your content. Once you're prepared with the content, at least you will be happy from that perspective that even if I have to sit back, take a glass of glass of water and the coffee, I can still go through my entire content. Is that right?
Yes. And in terms of rehearsal, I have interesting strategy. Can I just share, if you allow, ma'am?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. So you know what most of the people do if they have a presentation tomorrow and if they have 6 paragraphs, they rehearse all these 6 paragraphs all together. Like they start rehearsing from the first, then they get stuck at second, they start from the beginning, they get stuck at third, they again start from the beginning. So consequently what happens, they rehearse their first, second or third paragraph properly, but rest of the paragraphs do not get equal time. So here comes the strategy, chunking strategy. That's how I practice. That's how I rehearse. What I do, now I have 6 paragraphs. So I rehearse first 2, then I put them aside. Next 2, put them aside. Last 2, put them aside. Then I rehearse all of them together.
All right, that's nice strategy.
Yes. So what happens? All the paragraphs get equal time.
Yeah. I mean, that's in fact a better way to rehearse. That was the next thing I was supposed to, tell them. That once your content is ready, do rehearse. Take advantage of your friends, your peer group, your family members. Tell them to sit back and then ask them, how did I appear? Don't ask them about the content or other things. Did I look relaxed? Did I look as if I mean what I'm talking? So such feedback any human can give you, trust me. So that's that strategy what he talked about. And of course, every single time before the presentation, do rehearse at your home as well.
Before the presentation, do rehearse at your home, and as you have rightly said, that rehearse in front of the people, real people,
Yeah,
your
that's
family
right.
members, your friends, your near and dear ones. So it's like that. You gotta get experience. Experience is the best teacher. You have to have this motive that you want to help people. You don't have to impress them.
Right.
You don't have to be liked by the people. You have to help them. If you have this motive in your mind, you'll be less nervous, right?
And what I believe, that your surrounding, what you create for yourself, that helps you more than any motivational video what you watch before the presentation. Is that right?
Precisely. These motivational videos never help
Yeah.
at last moment.
Yes, so I
Although
feel like
we have
choosing,
so-
so what I feel like the chunking strategy, as you talked about, the content, the same can work for the one's confidence as well. Like choosing the best clothes, choosing the clothes what they can wear the day of presentation. All right.
Yes.
So where they will be standing, they can visualize, and if visualization doesn't work, visceralize, and see yourself that on the stage. How would you stand? How would you talk? Whom would you take? I mean, on the stage, if voluntarily you need people, right? So these all strategy rather than play in your mind, that will help you rather than watching 1,000 videos. All right.
Yeah.
Or in fact chanting Jai Hanuman Gyan Gun Sagar.
I went for river rafting, right? That was my first time, 10, 12 years back. The famous place,
Yeah.
river rafting, Rishikesh.
Yes.
Okay, I've forgotten the name. So I was there along with my cousins from Punjab. So they are sports people, right? 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", 6'6".
I hate people who are tall.
So finally we did river rafting, of course. But on our way, we got a chance of cliff jumping. So I said, okay, let's do it. Let's get the ball rolling. And all of them jumped. They jumped off the cliff. Easy breezy for them. I couldn't jump.
Oh.
I backed away at the last moment.
Okay.
And
what?
yes, I came back home. They were making fun of me. You again, your funny car thing, right? You think of yourself as big funny car. My God, you couldn't jump off the cliff.
Yeah.
The freaking cliff, 10, 15 feet cliff. You couldn't jump off. I said, okay, I couldn't jump off because I got nervous. I got afraid at last moment.
Shut up those guys.
No, I didn't do
All
it.
right.
I would like to thank them because of their humiliation. I went to this cliff. I went for this cliff jumping again after 5-6 months. This time I've jumped.
Oh, congratulations.
So the point is, the lesson is, when I jumped successfully, I didn't let this second thought come.
Right.
Right. The moment we let this second thought come, oh my God, what people are gonna think about it. No, forget about it. Just do it. The moment you think about it, just do it. Immediately do it. That's it.
That's right.
Do not let this second thought come.
And just ask one question before the presentation. What is in it for them?
Yes.
Do I have some good information? Like he mentioned that you can in fact practice the chunking method. If you have something, stay confident that you know what, the people who are listening to me right now, they don't know what I know. All right. And that helps. This strategy gives you ample of confidence to feel superior. And that does help.
And one more experience, right? Since our purpose is that we want to help these guys.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
that if they have a presentation tomorrow or the day after, they could do better. So I went for skydiving, of course, the whole world knows now.
You're an adventurous guy.
Yes, again, I was becoming a fun skydiving. I'll do it. Just a piece of
cup of
cake.
tea.
Yeah, just a cup of tea, piece of cake for me. I'll do it. So I announced in all the sessions, I'm going for skydiving. Finally, I went for skydiving. The moment I looked up,
I was
and the guy told me, you're supposed to skydive from that height. Oh my God, really?
I would never do. I love my life.
They gave me the form. If something happens to you, we are not responsible.
The same they do while river rafting, in fact,
Yes. This made me more nervous. What the hell? If something happens
Am
to
I
me,
going to die?
something might happen to me. Then they put me into this small glider with no door, no handle, absolutely nothing. There was this Russian guy.
Let me imagine that.
There was
Oh,
this
no.
Russian guy, and he was supposed to jump. Right? That was a tandem jump.
Yeah.
So, glider was 1,000 feet, 2,000 feet, 5,000 feet, 10,000 feet, and I forgot everything.
Okay.
I started yelling at me, why the hell have you come here? Why have you spent money on skydiving? Why did you get this idea that you're going to do skydiving? What the hell have you done? I was cursing myself. I was telling this guy, let's go back.
I'm not interested anymore.
He was not understanding my language, right?
Yeah.
He just said, weed. I need weed. I don't have weed. Just take me back. He didn't listen to me. He didn't take me back. Finally, since necessity begets invention, right?
That's right.
So I was quite intelligent. I created necessity for me.
You are intelligent.
What necessity? I announced in all the classes, I'm going for skydiving, I'm going for skydiving, I'm going for skydiving. Now that moment I thought, if I go back without diving, they're gonna ask for the pics and the videos.
Yeah.
And if I tell them, I backed away, I ran away, they're gonna belittle me, they're gonna humiliate me, they're gonna rip me apart. Look at you, you talk about confidence, public speaking, you ran away, you covered. Then I said, okay, let's dive. Whatever happens, happens, so what?
Yeah.
My favorite 2 words, so what? Let's do it.
By the way, whatever he just talked about, you can watch the entire video on our channel, Pep Talk India.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have a skydiving video.
And guess what? You can see his look as well.
You know, I was very nervous. We dived. I don't know what happened.
So they're gonna have this so what?
But let me tell you the best thing about the life. The life has kept all the great things for us on the other side of here.
Yeah. On the other side of fear.
Life is beautiful. It's blissful, but on the other side of fear.
So on the other side of presentation, which means after the presentation, life is blissful, right?
Okay, so the thing is, one has to take experience no matter what,
Yeah.
even if you're trembling, and nobody's going to fire for your poor presentation, right?
That's right.
Nobody's going to call the cops. Oh, call the cops. This guy has given poor presentation.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to kill you. Kill this man. Nobody's going to bombard your building. Okay, just bombard this building because this building is responsible for all the boring presentations of this world. Nothing is going to happen.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Great things are going to happen. You're going to get experience.
Yes. I mean, the more experience you have of public speaking, the better you become.
Precisely.
The little yet most important secret of public speaking.
And you're gonna make your brain habitual, right?
Right.
If you want to be a wonderful presenter, make your brain habitual.
Sure.
Have this motive in your mind that you want to help your audience. Don't think that I want to be liked by my audience. You want to
Yes.
help. If you help them, they're gonna like you
anyways
eventually.
like you,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
They anyways they're gonna like you, and you know what? More or less, most of the audience are supportive. That we don't understand because we already have that fear boggling up in our brain. They are supportive, you know. So
And
they'll
they are
help
supportive and they themselves are nervous.
you. Yeah, that's true. Like the first raw, what we talked about, you know, they are always nervous. So all right, so if you have presentation tomorrow, whatever we discussed today, just use that content. All right, prepare well. Chunking method, utilize that, use that, go in front of your family members, friends and the peer group, practice that, get the feedback, choose the best dress, feel relaxed and experience the other side of presentation,
One
the
last thing.
blissful moment. Yeah.
Can I just share one
Yeah,
last thing?
sure.
Okay, here's the thing. Even if you have a presentation tomorrow and you're nervous, it's okay.
It's very okay.
We all get nervous. Make your brain habitual.
Yeah.
Go through the embarrassment. Because sometimes in life, embarrassments are important. Of course, don't invite embarrassments intentionally. But even if you feel embarrassment, it's okay.
It's
Nobody's going to kill you. Nothing is going to happen. Get that experience. Let your audience know about something new. Help them